for 10 years, sikuwa najua Mungu. I didn't know God. But I had a pillar. We had a pillar in our home. That was my mom, who left us last year, August. But in as much as she left us, there's one person she left. At least I got saved. But her leaving us, it almost broke my heart completely, and I almost went back to that old life that I used to live. So last year, we met with Dan, her husband, and he was like, Tabi, how are you? How are you doing? I started shedding tears, and I was like, Dan, where do you go to church? And he brought me here. Okay, when I came here, Mama pointed me. I was seated right there the first day I came here last year, and she told me, you're blessed. And she said some things that later on I sat down and started scanning my life. And I was like, Mommy, my mom left us knowing that there's one person who at least knows God. So I shouldn't let her death pull me back. So I used to cry, I cried, and then I came for the 1-on-1. I met Mom, and she told me some things that I needed to do. But trust you me, do like this, learn to listen. I saw Mama, as in like it was taking time. So I went back to the things that I used to do, the work that I used to do, that I hated it. Massage, for those who understand, I hated that work. It is torturing. So things started happening. I even lost my pregnancy to an extent that, because I didn't do what she told me, I saw it was wasting time. You understand what I mean? There's that time unaonanga, no, let me hustle. I had loans, watu wa biashara, you understand what I mean? And everything was like, I was going crazy. So I called Mom ZP. I started crying like a baby, asking her to pray for me. I want to see Mom, and she was not around. I was crying like a baby. Mom ZP, I've lost my pregnancy. I don't want to go to this work that is called massage. I don't want to do it. What am I going to do? And then we prayed with her. The loan people were all over me. As in, my business was going down. I had a salon and a beauty shop. It was going down. And then later on, she told me we were going to meet on Sunday. She sent me to Minister Leah. So we prayed with her. And can you imagine, even Mom not being around, there's something she lives here, something very strong to her people. Do you know, after praying, no calls from the microfinance people, no calls from the people that I had their money. Like, things went silent. And you know what I told God? God, my business has been, it is shut down. God, cheza kaa wewe. You know I love you. You know, God, I have faith in you. My mom, hajawahi shika uchawi. She has never. She only depended on you. And she had 3 girls. And she has raised us up in a Christian way. Please, God, do it for me. Do you know I had a raise of 20,000, and I was called when Mom was telling us, you should lift up your eyes to there where your help come. You remember that day, Mama? I was texted and I was told, your things have been removed with arrears, 20,000. Come and take your things. Know where you're going to put them. Isn't that God? Mind you, these are things that I was given by my mom as gifts for me to boost myself. You can imagine losing them. God did it for me. You know what I told God? God, I'm going to serve you. And I'm going to make sure that my dad and my sisters are going to serve you.
Amen.
They will know that I serve a living God, a God who will never forsake you, a God who will always be there for you in times of any darkness that you are in. He's going to get you out of it. And I told my God, I'm going to stay at home. The man that I have in my house, please bless him for me. Because he told me, babe, I'm going to pay all your loans. And I shall make sure that no one is going to ask you for any money. So I told God, please, God, do it for him. And from that day, God has blessed him. He's a tour guide.
Amen.
We are in that low season where there is no work. But for him, after 2 days, Kevin, where are you? There is a safari for you. And he comes back home and he tells me, babe, I've paid this loan, I've paid this one, and I've paid this one.
Amen.
So I'm grateful, Mama, for your teaching. They have taught me a lot. They even taught me how to pray. And every teaching that you teach here, I scan myself and ask myself, where am I? Where is this teaching heading to? I scan myself and I get the answer. Like the other day, there's a pain that I always have here, a pain that I don't understand where it comes from totally. And here, so yesterday my husband told me, today I'm going to take you to the hospital. And I was like, to do what? And I serve a living God. I just told him, okay, let's go. I told God, because he was saying maybe you have pneumonia. I told God, there's no pneumonia in my body. And when we went, there's no pneumonia. I'm okay. And the pain disappeared. Because I prayed the prayer that you prayed here. There's some sickness you start getting, and then, and I'm okay. And I thank God for everything. So please, whatever you are told, listen. I learned the hard way.
Amen.
Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.
Amen.